song that's playing for me is Part of Me. So now you could be in a situation where somebody want to introduce themselves to you, or someone introduced themselves to you. It's like someone might have expressed or showed you an aspect or a side of them you've never seen, or you may have been introduced to a space, or you may want to introduce yourself somewhere or reintroduce yourself somewhere. You feel me? It's like you want to take a visit and meet this energy, whether it's something inside of you want to start doing, and in order to really introduce yourself and experience that life, you got to introduce yourself to new habits, hobbies, and routines within yourself that you got to start changing. You got to start shifting. You feel me? You got to start feeling and thinking differently if you want to experience that environment, that lifestyle, that reality, or those people, that person. You feel me? You want to be somewhere, and in order to do that, you got to introduce yourself there. Now you know what the fuck we talking about when I say introduce, Gemini. Whether you physically gotta go somewhere and say hi, hello, shake somebody's hand, shake a couple people's hand for you to be able to put yourself in that environment. Or if it's a reintroduce, you may have to revisit an environment. Or it's just, again, you revisiting an idea. Now that you got a little bit more wisdom, now that you're more aware than you previously were aware about yourself and how you was moving, or about a situation involving a person external to you. Now that you can see more, it's like now you want to introduce yourself or reintroduce yourself. Shit on this beat, part of me. Part of me. Yeah, look, you let go of the devil. Look, death. With death came what? Truth. Queen of Swords. But something had to die first, whether that was your perspective or how you viewed or your opinion or your belief system on a certain topic, subject, or situation, because you ain't have the right idea about it, whatever it was. So if it's a situation and you might have invested in a new experience, it's like you went in a new environment and you might have went with it's like you went with the same mind or the same expressions, patterns, routines, habits that you've gone through every experience with, not knowing you weren't supposed to bring this type of perspective here, wherever here is. And yeah, it's like with the wrong mind came death. So it's like you might have got moved out of a situation. You might have got moved out of a space, or you might have not have received what you wanted, or the reactions it's like something may happen the way you wanted it. With that came the release of toxic habits you had, the type of mind, perspective, idea, or how it was supposed to be. You let go of that and made space for the truth. And ever since you made space for the truth, it's like you could be in a position where you're reflecting on how dishonest people were with you, or you were with people. Or a person. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of people. You could be dealing with one person. You could be dealing with your family. You could be dealing with your damn self. You feel me? Put your foot up. It's like now that it's over, you see the truth. Or you see it for what it is. Whatever it is. The song that's playing now is Out West. Yeah, it's like something had to go left for you to see it right. You feel me? Look, I told you, you might not feel good about where you at in this. Because look, someone tried to rule something. Now, Gemini, if it was you, and it's like whatever you tried to rule made you feel good. But you wanted power or control over this aspect of your life. These people in your life. This perspective. You wanted full control over that in which you didn't have control over. And you wanting control made you lose everything. When it came to that. Now you don't feel good about it, but you may not be in a situation or a environment where you're expressing how you feel, because it's the queen. So you may just be holding back. Look, you might not be speaking on your truth. It's like you letting it be where it's at, but something fucking with you. Yeah, look, you're not over it. Whatever it is. If you're in a situation and you're in a relationship, it's like you may not be in a position where you can communicate how you feel about your relationship with your partner, because it's almost like your partner you sure know how to pick them, basically, if it's like that. So it's like you just keeping that to yourself. You know the truth about what this is, whatever this is. And you know where you happy, and you know where you find your strength. You might not be in that position right now. That's why you don't feel so good. It's like you might have anxiety. Something might make you anxious. or you just in a position, or you in an emotional environment that you can't feel in. You feel me? But it's like the environment keeps calling you to feel, but you can't feel here. So now you faking it. Because these people know you. It's like they know you for this. When I express myself like, because it's the Four of Swords. When I express myself like that, it's like people buy it. So you just gonna keep showing that, not telling people how you really feel. You're not gonna show because your environment may not be able to house the truth you have. Because the truth you have hurts you, goddammit. You know what we're talking about, though. So whether you tried to love, now you got the King of Coins. You got the Queen of Cups and the King of Coins. It's like you're not telling your world how you feel, but you're not afraid to express how it's like you expressing yourself about it, though. You feel me? So you're not telling people why you frustrated, but you expressing the fact that you frustrated. You feel me? You ain't telling people why you upset, but the way you moving, the way you carrying yourself, the way you expressing yourself. Oh, Gemini's upset. It's that type of energy. You feel me? Look, about a deep emotional burden. It's like something cut deep, and now you don't feel. It's like you don't want to stand by this no more, because this you can't feel. You don't feel about this. It's like you numb here, wherever here is. Beatbox 4 is the song that's playing for you. I told you, now look, it could be a situation. I hope ain't no physical altercations going on, because it could look like that. If you're in that type of relationship, yeah, you guys, y'all motherfuckers be fighting, like fist fighting, fisticuffs. Y'all be boxing for real. I hope you ain't letting a motherfucker put their hands on you, goddammit. I hope. You know what the fuck we talking about, though. Or you might be in a position where you upset, and it's like you in a relationship, or you at work, right? And your relationship life outside of work is going through some drama in some way, shape, or form. And it's like it's taking a heavy toll on you, to the point where it's bleeding on your work. So now when you at work, you getting frustrated with customers, you getting frustrated with co-workers, you damn near about to fight your manager because your break was not usually on. You feel me? It's like on some little shit, but at the same time, your work world, like, what the fuck is wrong? What's going on? You know what's going on, because you know you got drama at the crib, but you can't bring that drama to the workplace. You feel me? And that's just an example. You know what the fuck we talking about, though, Gemini. Don't let me tell you shit. You ain't afraid. You expressing your frustration with your environment right now, though. If it's a solo battle, if it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like someone outside of you invested their mind into you in a certain type of way just to get you to feel a certain type of way about an emotional idea or an emotional investment. It's like someone killed your dreams and it worked. And it's like, they killed your dream, or that was your dream, because as soon as it died, you felt the difference. You feel me? It's like you felt the shift. And you know that is where your strength was. It's like you found freedom in that environment, and someone killed that for you. You let your friend, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister come in and whisper some sweet bullshit to your ear, and just because you held this person in a certain type of perspective internally, so if it's like your friend, it was like your best friend. Another friend might have gave you some better advice than this person, but just because of your perspective and where you held this person spiritually, you took their advice above their advice, and now you learned you shouldn't have listened to that person because you lost it, whatever it is. No more. Can't fuck with her no more. That little bitch, she doing the most. I'm telling you, look, yeah, someone fucked something up for you, Gemini. And that's because you let them express themselves towards you about how they feel about a certain topic, subject, situation, or something. It's like someone brought you their 2 cents. Yeah, did you know what they brought you was that was fraud. Or had they brought you some dirty money and you took it. Then you went ahead and went to the bank, make that little deposit. You invested in that idea. You invested in that feeling, that emotion, and look what happened. And that's what you get for not listening to your intuition. You knew better. You knew better. But it's like you weren't listening to you. You was listening to the next motherfucker. Now look where we at with the shits. Look, now you feel this. Now you feel separate from something. And it has you reflecting on what? The emotions you've been given to your world. How you've been expressed. Look, the song that's playing is over. It took something getting to the point where it's over for you to realize just what ended. You feel me? And now you may it might not be something you will want to have to end it. Because that shit took a hit. We got the 10, we got the moon in reverse, and then we got the emperor in reverse as well. That shit took a hit on what? Whether it's how you carry yourself, it's like there's no more life in your actions, so to speak. Back in the day, you used to walk tall and proud in a certain energy. Now, when you in this space, when you with these people, now that you're aware of what was and what is now, you don't like being here. Look, because you know motherfuckers is lying, or you were lying. You know you was bullshitting, and all that bullshit done caught up with you. And it's like you fucked up what made you happy, and you know that. You can't stop being aware of that. Look, I told you, I hope motherfuckers ain't fighting. I hope folks ain't fighting. Look, you guarded. So if it's an emotional investment you already in, it's like, again, you realize this ain't your home. Folks just playing you. Folks just lying. You got clarity when something became over. Again, the song that's playing for you is over. So as soon as it ended, you got clarity about what that is, what this is, where you trying to go, who you trying to go with. You feel me? You got all kinds of awareness. You know what we talking about though, Jim?